So welcome to round 20 of the AOR F1 leagues, the F11 tier on the PC, scene 16. We're here in Brazil at the Autodromo Juan Carlos Pache. Juan Carlos? Was that even Juan? Was Juan in the title? Oh well. We're here anyway. Penultimate round of the season, and unfortunately the Drivers' Championship has been decided, and there's still a fight on for second, and the fight for the Constructors is still on about, but a lack of sour drivers is kind of taking the heat out of that one as well. So we're just here for fun. Well, apart from sorting out second place, we're here for fun, and let's get right into the action then. Let's just get the thumbnail off. There you go. So at the moment, Joker is on pole by about 2/10 of a second. Of course, Joker and Cramps now kind of fighting out for second. There's no Menk tonight, who is the champion. He's probably taking an early holiday. Maxwell isn't here as expected, and yeah, we've only got 13 drivers, so. But Interlagos has always been good for racing, so we've got some decent action. Eight minutes to go in this session. Everything to play for. Top 10, covered by 1.2 seconds. On his out lap. Let's go on board then. Can he improve on his 101? He's done 2 laps on his set of tyres that done the quickest lap. Apex there, maybe a bit wide there on exit, but really steady going into turn 4. Missed the apex there, gets on the front early though, might make up for it. Carney's way, that'll put off slightly. Turning early with this very tempting uphill right hander, you want to get on the throttle as soon as he can. Slightly wide there for Joker, didn't clip the apex as much as he wanted to in the corner before. And coming into Hamilton corner. A bit of a twitch there, in a bit of a scruffy lap though, so I don't think he'll improve here, but been surprised before. Might be alright open. Oh yeah, it's a 107.9. Goes 2 heads faster on his best. Fucking Cramps too. Seems like he's got a bit of understeer here. And he's given up on this lap. So Will he have another go? Or has he already done a lap? No. Looks like he might be going for one here. Looks like a bit wide there. There's most of the cars now in the pits. Tim and third and Jay and fourth, the two Red Bulls there, reprimanded fifth, then the two Renaults, a Kane and Barry Fox. And Jackdaw in seventh. Talking of Jackdaw, he was one of the cars involved at the turn one incident in Mexico, and we were wondering if he was going to get a penalty and promote Joker and keep the championship alive, but there was no further action on the incident, so Meg is confirmed as a champion. Joker 50 points behind, but even if he did win the last two remaining races, Meg would win one countback with more wins. So Meg is off in Alder, I think. His cramps did not improve on that lap, so they're all gearing up to come out. It looks like Tim's about to start another lap. Bit too not into there, he would have liked a slightly better exit. And looking pretty good for there compared to Joker, so I might gain a bit of time back through there. 17-0, no idea, quick round. Coming up to the line, and can he improve? He's going so much left, he looks to fix is good. Oh, and it puts off the second ahead of Krabs. Onto the front row goes Tim. Looks like he's finished qualifying now. Meanwhile, Victor Wassa has done a 0.7 on the soft yellow wall tyres. Here comes Kane up the line. Just starting a lap. Gets the tail out a bit. Looks like Joker may have given up on qualifying now. Thinks his tyre was good. And because his line doesn't improve, he might have backed off earlier in the lap. Victor Wassa still going round on soft tyres. Oh, yeah, his best is on different set. He might be practicing race pace here. Looks a bit slow for that though. Yeah. So Cramps has begun his lap. This is his final opportunity to grab pole. He was on pole for Mexico. Can he make it 2 in a row? No, bit of a twitch. Oh, a bit wide there. Not going to be good enough. So, G up the line, it goes up the third. Yeah, dropped a few positions. It does a 0.2 in the dying seconds. Reprimanded now. Has lifted off. How about Liggins? Nope. SLI. Coming up to the line. Doesn't improve. And that'll be the end of qualifying. Well, in fact, I just noticed Krabs was only 4 thousandths off pole, so he did improve. It just wasn't good enough, and Joker will grab his, what, second or third pole this season? Second? Maybe he's first in a while. I think he has had pole. So yeah, it's Joker and pole by 4 thousandths of a second. Jay is a further 4 tenths back. And Tim's on the second row. Steve Jackson, good result, 5th. Jack 6th. Reverend Mad is 7th. Victor Massa 8th. 9th. And Barry Fox round at the top 10 with Hinyaldi. Liggins at the line. The whole field's covered by 1.5 seconds. So while we're waiting, let's look at the last race results. And as you can see, Mink, as we were discussing before, well, he had a disaster in the last race, but it was still good enough to win the championship because of the previous rounds. Cramps won the race after starting on pole, but it wasn't simple. Jack got second after an alternative strategy. Joker ended up third, but he needed second. And Inyaldi 4th, SLI 5th, G 6th, Steve 7th, Liggins reprimanded Kane, and then there's Meg, who just had so many mistakes and incidents, he just didn't score a point. So he was fearing for his life for a bit, but it worked out. So that gives us the driver standings. Meg 50 points ahead, as we said, with 4 wins. And Joker can only get to 3 wins. Maxwell in third, but he's not here tonight, but Cramps is, so they're still fighting on for second, really between Joker and Cramps now. Although Cramps is 12 points behind Joker, so he needs to outscore Cramps by 13 points. Or 14 points, because, well, Cramps has got 2 wins, so it's still to play for a second place. Constructors, as we said, is it's 43 points in it, but the Sauber Footiyard hasn't turned up for a while, so he won't be helping out, and Maxwell's not here tonight, so I can still go to him to the last race, but Ferrari will need to do well to catch up. So yeah, they're on their outlap now. Let's get right to it. Gonna be dry race is what the forecaster's saying. You never know though, it might rain just might start out of nowhere. No, on this track. That's all the drivers lined up nearly. There's some messing about at the back. These guys are gonna have to wait. Still teaming up. Sometimes it's a bit better to be in second here because it's not as a climb. Oh, I'm talking rubbish. It's on the inside line anyway. But here we go. 5 red lights. And all the way. Joker gets a bit of wheel spin off the line, and Krabs is going to be up his inside for turn 1. Joker's going to try and hang it around the outside. He does. He's stuck at the inside, but he has to give up the place to Krabs, who has the momentum around the outside. But Joker will now have the run into turn 4, and Krabs hasn't defended as well as he should have. And now Joker back up the inside. Joker enters back into the lead. Krabs is now side by side with the Red Bulls, but Krabs is going to maintain second. The 2 Red Bulls hounding him. Oh, and there's a Red Bull wide there. It's going to let the Ferrari. No, not quite. So Joker leads, but Cramps is right behind him. And we could well have a run up and down at turn 1 again. Oh, there's a bit of mess behind. The Red Bull got a bit loose and clipped the advertising hoardings. Here we go. Cramps has got the slipstream. Joker should defend here. He's not really. He is now. Joker leads after lap 1. But under pressure from Cramps. Getting a bit of time for the S's there. And he's not going to be challenged at the turn 4. I'll give him a bit of a break. Three guys in the pits. Party Fuchs, Ignaldi and Kane Jr. Because Party Fuchs and Kane seem to be the same person. No, Party Fuchs got away, so maybe Kane was having to wait for Party Fuchs pit stop, so that's compromised Kane's race. Bit of a lock up into Hamilton corner from Joker up. Tim starting to claw them both. Ignaldi and Party Fuchs are now retired. And there have been an incident. See if we can pick it up from here. There's two cars, both must have hit each other. Possibly Ignaldi lost control and Party Fuchs pile into him maybe. Tim trying to claw in these two. That air. Has now got DNS. That's not close enough. He does the fastest lap though. A 1:11.5. Drivers remaining in this race. Victor Wassa now putting the pressure on Steve Jackson. Stick with this for now. This Joker has the fastest lap in. Victor Wassa now has the run. Steve Jackson can't decide which way he goes, to the right. Side by side into turn one. Oh, Victor Wassa has it on the inside of the bit contact, but Steve still has momentum. On the racing line, will he defend here? No. Victor Wassa goes up the inside after a bit of a lag spike or something. And everyone's still fine. Leggings on the back of these two as well. Oh, a bit loose there for Forsythia. It was having a bit of technical problems. The lag spike, screen freezes. Or it could just be me. So, as Joker, he's under pressure slightly. Mustn't have had a good exit on Hamilton corner. We're going to keep calling it Hamilton corner. As Jay has picked up a penalty for 3 warnings. And close racing around here, that could be crucial. Steve Jackson going back up the inside of Victor Wassa through turn 4. They're close, they're ghosting inside each other. Victor Wassa on those slower tyres really needs to get past Steve Jackson here to make his strategy work. Oh, and Liggins is right there. Right, hopping over the curb. Oh, the first they're having a look. Put Steve off a bit. Let's go back up to no fight for a lead. Cramps has DRS, he's gaining and gaining, but not close enough. Joker locks up the front left again. And Steve nailed off Victor Lassa into turn 1. Yellow flag here. Victor Lassa, there is debris everywhere, and lag spikes possibly, but he's lost an end plate. And Leggings is also damaged, it looks like. He's lost an end plate on the left side. So these two races compromise, unfortunately. And Victor Lassa, who's on the slower tyres, is now... his strategies now went down the pan. Back to the lead now. Still nose to tail, these two, Joker and Cramps. Cramps a bit wide there. These two getting away from Tim now. Maybe Cramps is happy to sit in the slipstream of Joker, so these two can get away and work together. Joker is currently second in the championship, Cramps in 4th and 11-12 points behind, but Cramps has cut that corner going up hill to the right and has received a penalty for the free warnings, and that could ruin his chances unless Joker gets a penalty. Cramps will want to get past Joker now to see if he can get a 3-second gap. Pretty close again, but will not be close enough. These three starting to come together now, Tim, Jay and Jack. Especially Jack is now pretty quick. Oh, nearly lost Pixie's front wing. Joker is in the pits. Puts on the soft yellow walled tyres. Will he try and get to the end on these 26 laps? Don't think so. It's going to be some effort. Be better going. Oof, that's a bit close to the wall. Be better going full on pace here and two-stopping. So what will Cramps do? Will he decide to carry on? will he react? He's going to carry on. Or at least another lap. Joker was being quite aggressive on his tyres in qualifying. I'm not sure if he'd done an extra lap than Krabs. Before he done his final fastest time, he had done 2 laps on his the fastest time he'd done before on that set of tyres. So maybe he has got another lap in him. There's Jay now being passed by Jack. And reprimanded also. Decent pace. And Cramps pit this time. Nope. Nobody's in pit now. Are they all trying? Well, Tim just came into the pits now. Oh, he's on the grass a bit. But, Tim's been in. Joker will get ahead. Remanded is actually putting pressure on the Red Bull. It really is. Oh, a bit of a twitch from the McLaren, but doesn't lose too much time. As reprimanded, does cut that corner and received a penalty. Jay has also got a penalty, I believe. This is still for position then. Is will either of them pit? Looks like McLaren's going for it. Oh no! And it looks like Jay wanted to pit as well, but there was a bit of confusion and Jay was trying to maybe dummy him or whatever there, but there's been a big incident on the straight. Somehow Jay managed to survive and he's off the track. No front wing, and that is Jay's race ruin. As Tim now picks up penalty. SLI on the back of Steve Jackson. I'm struggling on these tyres now. Maybe some of them trying to eke them out to do a one-stop. His teammate and net race leader is on the back of them. Cramps is in the pits now. Puts on the medium tyres. Joker going side by side with the first Indian at the moment. Where is Krabs? Trying to get a picture of him. And there he is, coming out. Only a couple seconds behind. Joker is on the quicker tyres and will probably have to pit again. Joker needs to go quickly now. His Cramps will struggle to get the mediums up to temperature, I feel. Tim might even put Cramps under pressure. So yeah, Tim is putting pressure on Cramps. Come on, Cramps, on different strategies. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. We've got 20 laps to go. 21 laps. He's reprimanded. Pits. Oh, and Tim lost control on the brake and then just avoids hitting Cramps. Ho ho. That close one. Lost sound for a bit there. Trucker's not going as quick as he needs to, and Cramps a bit wide there. Tim will be back on him. Getting quite quickly in front. Switching up his ERS a lot is Tim, constantly changing it. Went from 1 in the braking zone up to 4s at an exit and then down to 1. Looks like he's keeping it in 1 for now. Maybe trying to reduce the chances of wheel spin. Maybe Joker is trying to get to the end as well. These tyres won't be in a very good state. Either will the mediums, but they'll be quicker at the end, I would think. Mediums are known to be better the more the race, longer the race goes on. Tim's fell back a bit. In fact, Cramps is pulling in Joker by quite a bit. Victor Massa for now, who is just behind Liggins for 8th place. But oh, I'm trying to scare him. Didn't work. Thrustmaster is going to have a chance here. Side by side. And does him under braking. What a move. Not 100% completed yet. The Wiggins will have their slipstream back on him into turn 4. He moves out to the inside. And couldn't get alongside quick enough. Let's look at the tyre wear. We haven't looked at the tyre telemetry for all race. Cramps and 4 laps younger tyres. We'll probably get to the end of those. But Joker needs to do another 15. He may decide to pit in a couple of laps, Joker. However, yeah, we'll see. This is 6th to 11th are on mediums. And I mean, Joker's on the quicker tyres, but Cramps is maintaining the gap. Even if Joker did pit, I don't think he would claw in Cramps quick enough. He'd probably be 25 seconds behind with 13 laps to go, and it would require a couple of seconds a lap. Tim will definitely need to pit again. Although Cramps does have that 3-second time penalty, so Joker may decide to stay out and defend, and then in the last couple of laps he can afford for Cramps to overtake because of the penalty. The Joker's going to pit. He's surely going to pit at the end of this lap. 10 pits. He's going to come out in front of Steve in the top 5. Liggins and Victor Wassa are still pretty close to each other. We're going to go back up to the front. And Cramps is closing in on Joker. It's only a second the gap now. It'll be nothing. And Joker pits. Is he going to pit? No. He may be trying to save his tyres here. Is he going to try and get to the end? It looks like the case. It'll be too late to pit now as Cramps is just pulling him in very quickly. He is quite low on his ERS setting. As Cramps is up in 0 in fact. Joker. So see Joker struggling and for a bit of motivation. Pretty close now, in fact, he might have a go. Oh no, Joker comes in the pits. Maybe that was a lap too late, but it's going to be 12 or 11 laps. And Cramps picks up another penalty. So this is just helping Joker's cause. And in fact, Joker's going to put on the super soft tyres. Why not? You may only think Cramps has 3 seconds worth of penalties. Oh, it's crucial that he gets out in front of this Red Bull. Oh, and he's just going to make it. Oh, that could be crucial. I'm finishing within the second window. 22 seconds off the lead. Just needs that to be 6, less than 6. Let's see if Joker has any warnings himself. He has absolutely none. So looking good. Cramps' tires will wear off as well. Joker will be flying. Tim does the fastest lap. That expect Joker to start challenging for that. No extra point for the fastest lap this time in this league. He's pulled 1.5 seconds on that lap. Outlap. There's Joker. Looking up that front right. He likes looking it up. Creating a slight gap to Tim, who's also going pretty fast. Joker, there's the fastest lap, 10.2. .8 seconds. Let's check out the lap times this time. Cramps is a 1:11.4. Invert Joker looks absolutely flying here. And he dies a 10.2, 1.2 seconds quicker than Cramps. 9 laps to go. Needs to keep going on, full on bins here. Have to manage that ERS effectively to get within that 6 seconds. is there really enough time? The best of these tyres will go in about 3 or 4 laps, so and you'll need to pass Reprimanded and Jack, so not maybe as good as a chance as we thought. No, didn't pull much on him that lap. Seems like the best of the tyres are gone already. Joker couldn't maintain that intensity. 6 laps to go. Maybe 7. Yellow flag out there. Joker gonna get stuck behind this McLaren. We're gonna dive up the inside. Joker forces him off the track. Well, we couldn't see the exact incident, but he needed to get past if he wants any chance. Cramps' tyres will be getting worse as well, but Joker needs 11 seconds in about 5 laps. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe Joker should have stayed out, but he doesn't like the mediums. So maybe Cramps would have beaten him anyway. Wiggins and G. Oh yeah, they're close. Is G gonna have a go? Oh my god, that's another penalty. Taking that outside his Wiggins. Oh, and he gets a penalty as well for cutting the inside part of the S's. Too many warnings here. Let's quickly look at the race director for any more warnings or cramps. Doesn't look like he's in danger of getting another one. So it looks like cramps is on the correct strategy. Only another 4 laps to go. And in fact, Joker's focus will just be Jack. Can he catch him? 3.5 seconds. In 5-ish laps. Including this one. You see the mediums don't have as high as a high wear rate as the other 2 compounds. They are slower, but it's just gonna pay off for cramps here. Cramp's going to gain 10 points over Joker. Can Joker get Jack? Behind we've got Reprimanded and Tim. Very close. Tim sweeps around the outside. And just gets it stopped for turn 1. Although Reprimanded is now right on his gearbox to get past him again. DRS open side by side. Going to turn 4. Oh, he's held it on the outside as he goes away off there. But he's done it. He's back ahead. Reprimanded not letting this go with 7 laps older tyres. SLI and Steve Jackson now are close. Stephen 3 laps older tyres. Looks like he's in trouble. Got a better exit than SLI. Staying 6th for now with 3 laps to go, including this. There's a yellow flag out there. Victor Wasser's spun it on the home straight. And now he's doing a 3-point turn. And he's going to get turned around before a car comes over the horizon. And Victor's going to the pits. However, I don't know why, because he must have lost his front wing. He's now going to score no points. Liggins does the fastest lap. Unfortunately for Joker, he is just passing Jack. Going to minimise the points loss for the fight for 2nd in the championship. Joker now needs to find 9 seconds in these last 2 laps. Cramps on 22nd lap. He's got it under control. Crucial in the first, after the first pit stop, Cramps was keeping it for Joker. He was on the faster compound and Joker really needed to gain time then. Barring Disaster, he's set to win his 3rd race of the season. Get back in the fight for 6th place here. SLI now right there. Steve's defending, but SLI dummies him, and then Steve breaks later. He gets it stopped. And SLI's wide there, he's not going to have a red item for a chance to pass into turn 4. So, we'll come back to that. But Cramps now comes out of the halting corner. It's just lapped. Liggins comes across the line to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Take his 3rd race of the season. Joker not close enough to capitalise on Cramps' penalties. He'll finish 2nd. Jack again, long stint on his tyres. On the podium, Tim 4th, reprimanded, a decent 5th. And Steve, is he going to hold on from SLI? It looks like it, just. Yes, he will. And Jay, the last man, across the line. After those penalties. And Caden does recover to pick up a couple of points. Klomp, say his name right for the podium. Belgian, static. There's Gunter Steiner. No, Belgian, German. So it is victory for Cramps by 7 seconds after the penalties. Joker will be second for Toro Rosso. Jack on the podium. Tim 4th, reprimanded 5th. Steve gets 6th. SLI 7th, just behind Steve. Jay in 8th. Kane recovers to get a couple of points, and Liggins picks up the final point in 10th. Victor Vasa also finished a lap down, like Liggins and Kane. Barry Fuchs and Yaldi DNF'd. So that's going to be it for tonight. In Brazil, the fight is on for second for sure, and so is the constructors, even though the Sauber are half a team, and Mike should be back for next week to make sure Sauber get that title and get the double. Decent race here tonight, even with 12 cars. The next race will be the finale. Second place, the gap will be about 4 or 5 points. Yep, so join us then, we'll find out who finishes second and third in the championship and who wins the constructors. I've been Imray. Good night.